I outrun a crazy bitch.
I'm sick.
I waited for 3.5 years. White man did it in 1 week. I waited for 3.5 years. White man did it in 1 week. I said I waited for 3.5 years. The white man did it in 1 week. We got to get our act together, brothers and sisters.
And I need you now tonight. And I need you more than ever.
Why be sad when you can just be gone?
Is that thought? Hey, you want a cuff? Is that thought? Hey, you want a cuff?
I'm high as hell, I only took a half a pill. I'm on some dumb shit. By the way, what do you say?
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Shifting with Alexa.
Shifting with Mom. Mom talk.
Right. Basically, a few nights ago, my mom shifted, and she didn't tell me until like 2 days ago. She dropped on me when I was on live, and everyone's been wondering for days, like, did she actually shift? And I just went live and talked about it, and she just explained everything. But we're going to do a summed up version now for everyone that wasn't on the live, so this is going to be everything explained. So starting out with the first question, Mom, where was the TV show that you shifted to?
It's a show from like the early
Okay, we
2000s.
don't have time to go through all the details. What was the name of the show?
A favorite show of mine from the early 2000s, Once and Again.
Why did you want to shift there?
I have loved Celia Ward for a long time and her character Lily on the show.
Her daughter follows me on Instagram. I will be following up with her after this. When you shifted, what was like the method that you did? What were the steps?
I had 0 steps and it was my method. I went in my bed and I just kept thinking about how it would be to be there in that show, being with her, Celia, Lily, how that would be, how much I would want that. And then I'm on a couch. It's not my couch. I didn't even know where it was at the beginning because there was nobody there with me. And all of a sudden, I'm really feeling totally weird, flipping out. And then I hear somebody moving. I hear clanking. And there comes Lily with tea and coffee and puts it down. Totally think someone is so amazing and you're crush on them. And then they're that. It's okay, I died and went to heaven.
Ha! Why did you shift back after only about an hour?
I panicked and I wanted to see you.
And are you planning on shifting back?
Yes, now that I know I can come back, yes.
That is Shifting with Alexa and Mom. Rate your shifting experience out of 10.
It was an 8. I think I could do a 9 or 10 next time.
Right. Well, that's it.
Better ingredients, better pizza, better bitches, better money, my clothes better, my shoes better.
If you're having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I've got 99 problems. But a bitch?
Ain't one. Me and my money attached emotionally. I get a clutch and if you could.
It's gonna be me. I said I'm doomed, cause the cop just said that if I move then he said you a fool.
If you got the juice, then I'll be there too.
Now I'm pacing and my heart is racing, don't know what to do.
I hopped off the plane at LAX with a dream, my cardigan. Welcome to the land of fame excess. Am I gonna fit in? Jumped in the cab, here I am for the first time. Look to my right and I see the Hollywood sign. This is all so crazy. Everybody seems so famous. My tummy's turning and I'm feeling kinda homesick. Too much pressure and I'm nervous. Cause when the taxi man's on the radio and the Jay-Z song was on, and the Jay-Z song was on, and the Jay-Z song was on. So I put my hands up to play my song, the butterflies fly away. Now in my head yeah, moving my hips yeah. and you can give it my best, but just know I'm not your friend or anything. Damn, you think that you're.
Something they don't tell you about shifting is that you lose your concept of time because it is currently January in my DR, in my Criminal Minds DR, right? Which means that Christmas just passed, okay? Christmas just ended. And here, it's the beginning of December and Christmas is starting. And it's fucking with my brain. Greatly. I didn't have a good childhood, so I really don't want to do this shit twice.
Then a light broke through the black. I was standing on a track. That little light began to grow. There was nowhere I could go. And the ground began to shake. No time left to hit the brake. That little light was closing in. Suddenly I'm floating. Love, I see you now. Oh, you found me here underground.
So you smile at everything I say. You got some soft lips and some pearly white.
Yeah, anyone theoretically has the ability to shift, and your neurodivergency does not take anything away from that ability. Sure, it may put up certain barriers. For me, definitely focusing is a hard thing. Like I said, it takes me like over an hour to shift every time I try to. But again, if you want it badly enough, and if you're willing to continue trying and trying different things, then, you know, there's no reason why you can't shift.
You need to really think to yourself, are you kidding yourself? Do you fully 100% put your all into this, or do you just expect it to not happen? You know what I mean? Is like the thought of it just you accepting that it's never going to happen for you in the back of your mind? Because if that's the case, you need to get rid of it. You need to get those feelings out of your head, okay? Right now, and this is me being aggressive. You need to find the motivation in yourself to keep trying. You need to remember why you started this. You need to remember why you got so excited about shifting in the first place. I know trying for a while, it can get exhausting and you can forget why you started. But like, your DR hasn't gone anywhere. It's just as available to you now as it was when you first started. You just need to remember why you started trying and go for it, okay?
All these people have been shifting for ages. All these people around you see that have shifted have gotten there through trial and error. They're trying new methods, you're doing this and that, making up their own methods. You've been doing that as well, but the idea that you would give up just because none of that has worked for you, when there's hundreds of other things that you could be doing, hundreds of new things you could be discovering, that will work for you and that will get you there. And soon enough, with that little bit more patience and a little bit more effort, you're going to get to your DR. And imagine how gutted you'll feel knowing that you could have gotten there.
You can script a significant other. There is no problems or issues with that at all. Like, it's your DR. You do whatever the hell you want. If you are shifting for someone in particular, of course you're going to want to end up with them.
But I think it's important to say that, like, even if you're not shifting to a magical place like Harry Potter, shifting is magical, because being able to stand in a world that you've wanted to be a part of for however long, a place that you have felt a longing to be a part of, and to stand within it and be part of it, that is magical. So no matter where you're shifting, you will experience the magical feeling that is the awe of shifting.
A lot of people don't realize that blockage for them could potentially be being afraid. Because I was afraid. I was scared, terrified, scared shitless of actually shifting for the first time and facing comfort characters and facing people who I looked up to, XYZ. The idea of actually being in the same room as some of these people scared the fuck out of me. If you can't do it brave, you gotta do it scared. Setting intention is going to help you. And learning how to properly set intention is going to help you. It's not something you need by any means, but it will be very helpful. You can practice setting intention here by intending to do something and then actually doing it and seeing that it works. Once you learn how to do that, you can use intention for shifting.
I mean, it's right. Shifting in general is what you make of shifting. It's like a mindset thing and it's a personal journey for everyone. So it all comes down to what you believe in. And honestly, whether you're really smart and have a lot to say about it, like C does, or whether you know nothing, like me, you'll have a basic idea and you'll be able to go with that. And that is all you need. That is all I needed, so you'll be fine.
But trust me, scripts are weird. Like, they are crazy things. And turns out, when I got to my DR, I knew my way around Hogwarts. Like, your script is more powerful than you think.
So, like, don't sell yourself short. Don't, like, try it 1 or 2 times and be like, oh, like, this does not work. Because honestly, like, that was such a huge thing that helped me when I was trying to shift. Because, like, I have ADHD and I get distracted. But, like, once I started to, like, relate things that were going on around me to my DR, it was just, like, a lot easier for me to stay focused because, like, oh, that noise is just, like, somebody out in the kitchen in my house in my DR.
Intending on shifting is all good and well, but when you expect yourself to fail, it's not going to happen. If you treat every single shifting attempt like a test run or like a practice, and you're planning your day here tomorrow and you're like, oh well, I'll probably wake up in my CR, so tomorrow I'm going to wake up at this time and I'm going to do this, I'm going to meet these people. You're expecting yourself to fail, and so you're affirming in your subconscious that you will not shift, so you won't. And I think that's the major part of what shifting actually comes down to in the end. It's intention and expectation. So if you have both of those things, you probably will shift.
I want everyone to picture the thing they fear the very most and turn it into something funny. Next. Ron.
I don't know the name for this method, or if I made it up, but you want to wake up early, very early, to the point where your eyes are still heavy. And then, think of that place. You don't have to even imagine, just set an intention and think about it. Let your body go loose, focus on your breath and your intention, and then either go to sleep or keep going. Me, on the other hand, I get so nervous that I stop myself. Don't be like me.
All these niggas know how we do.
2 plus 2 equals 6. And let me tell you why it equals 6. Because look at this. There are 2 2's. So therefore there is an additional 2 that no one talks about because the government...
Yes, are you going to finish that croissant?
I saw you at a party, so I wait.
Hi, I'm Nellie, and today we're going to learn a new word. It's called no.
You take some chocolate and some lobster and some eggs and some pie, and then you mix it in your body, shit it all out. You take some chocolate and some lobster and some eggs and some pie.
Me, I guess I was a shoulder to cry on, a face on a lover with a fire.
Is this all real? Or is it just happening inside my head?
Of course it's happening inside your head, Harry. Why should that mean that it's not real?
I would say, I wish you could know how sorry I am.
So this is going to be like a really quick shifting tip, but something that I recommend. I have people tell me all the time, Alexa, I cannot stay focused when I'm trying to shift. My mind drifts and wanders, and I really need help with that. Well, luckily for you, I can't concentrate for shit either. So something that I've kind of practiced throughout my shifting journey is this. When you are trying to shift, and if your mind is wandering, let your mind wander, but let it wander in the perspective of your DR self. So think to yourself, okay, I've already shifted. My eyes are just still closed. And my DR self in my DR, in my bed, or wherever you're waking up in your DR. And let that version of yourself just go off on tangents in your mind. Let that version of yourself, let that mind Wander. That makes zero fucking sense. Hopefully you guys know what I'm saying. I don't have a lot of time to explain this any further, but I really wanted to throw this up on TikTok because I have no other videos planned. Enjoy, go shift.
Arabian night, Arabian.
Is everything okay? Yes. I'll get the broom.
That was a little weird.
If you knew there was a universe where you were happy, wouldn't you want to go there? I'm going to leave this reality.
Oh my god, I just shifted. I don't even know what time it is. Okay, it's currently 3:40 in the morning. Oh my god. I wasn't even trying to shift. If you guys have me on Snapchat. Okay, so I was in my DR for only 3 days. But the other night, I was on Snapchat. Wait. Okay, no, it was last night. Oh, I'm all over the place. Last night, I was on Snapchat and I was like, it was a few hours ago. Wait, what? I was talking about how I wasn't sure if I was gonna try to shift because I have been trying the last few nights and I haven't been able to, and I was getting frustrated. But I was like laying down to sleep and I just listened to my subliminal because it helps me sleep. It's like rain. See, you don't need a method. I usually use them, but I didn't.
If you saw this video about how this person is talking about the shifting police are gonna come get you after you shift, this video is for you. First of all, I saw a lot of people in their comments saying that they're scared to shift now. You have no reason to be scared. There is no such thing as shifting police. It's like police and they come up to you and they know who you are. Really? No one in your DR is gonna know that you've shifted there unless you physically tell them or you script that they know that you have shifted there. How is someone gonna know you shifted there if you've been there your whole life? Since you've been born in that DR. What? I don't know how, but they know and they will kick you out. You cannot get kicked out of your DR. I don't even think I need to elaborate on that further. So please do not be scared to shift because this isn't real. This isn't true. Nobody's gonna come get you. No one's gonna kick you out of your DR.
Gonna do this right. Show you I'm not moving. Wherever you go, I won't be far to follow. Oh, I'm gonna love you so. You'll learn what you. Oh, let me come home. Home is wherever I'm with you.
Sex don't sleep when the lights are off. Kids are still depressed when you dress them up. And syrup is still syrup in a sippy cup. He's still dead when you're done with the bottle. Of course it's a corpse that you keep in the cradle. Kids are still depressed when you dress them up. Syrup is still syrup in a sippy cup.